tier list. These get views. Welcome to Sub Me Up before September ends. 30 videos about music in 30 days. Can I do it? I don't know. I don't have anything pre-prepared. Subscribe and don't miss a single video so you can see how far I degenerate or how well I succeed. Today we're going to be looking at every single FL Studio generator. More specifically, we're going to be looking at the default preset on everything and ranking them. How do these things sound when you first load them up? What's the first impression? How usable is it? How representative of its capabilities is it, you know? We're gonna take all these things into consideration, or not, or we might just get really emotional with it. Default everything, and let's just see how we feel. So first off, we got the almighty, the classic 3x oscillator. But how does it sound when you first load it up? I'm not gonna touch a single knob or dial. Right away you can see it's clipping hard. And honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the 3 octaves. You can see up here, it's kind of sounds busy to me. I can't really use this for anything, you know? You could get a decent bass sound though. You can get a decent bass if you stay low. I feel like for anything that isn't a bass line, it's just kind of harsh and it's crowded and it's loud. I'm thinking C. I'm thinking C tier. All right, auto gun. It's a big sound. It's got a lot of potential, but it's definitely one of those sounds that sort of, if you use it, it kind of determines the feel of the rest of the song. It's got character to it though. Reminds me of the Beat It, that opening. I like it, but it's kind of, it doesn't have a whole lot of variety capability. I'm thinking B, bass drum. I mean, it's a decent sounding kick, but like it's clicking sometimes. Maybe you could fix that with the knobs, but I'm not trying to fix it with the knobs. We're going default. There's no pitch variation. That also might be a setting on here. Yeah, the clicking sucks. D. It's not totally worthless, but beat map. I love how loud everything is. Default everything. If you record this audio, you might get something interesting out of it. Cutting little, like that right there. That. That's a good sound, but I'm going off track as a sound. This is unusable, but at the same time, it's a little usable. D. It's a D. Boo bass. I've seen people leave comments about this plugin, and YouTube filters them out automatically. So. I actually really like this sound. Like, it's not the most realistic, but like it's got flavor, it's got attitude. Just a good bass sound. Honestly, this is an A. This is the first A. Okay, direct wave. Technically this opens and it's empty. So I figured, okay, let's just go with the first thing in the free instrument pack, which is this drum kit. It really doesn't show off what direct wave is capable of at all. I mean, it's a cute sound, but ain't no one's doing this. No one's using this sound. Let me know in the comments if this doesn't count as the default preset. It's a D. Okay, drum axe. Very quiet, which is not what you want from that's it. Why are some of these so loud, and then drum axe is tiny, full velocity? That's as loud as it gets. I don't know, I feel like default, the thing when you open it, it should like inspire you and be like, ooh, I can do that with this plugin. But when you open this for the first time and you get this tiny little sound and you get all these scary knobs and it's like, what type of first impression is this? I'm tempted to F this one. Drum X, that's an F. I'm sorry. No S's yet. Okay, drum pad. Okay, is this the same kick as... Yeah, it's pretty much the same kick. This is like F. It's an F. Okay, FL keys. Real controversial one, but it's an iconic sound, but it is a... When you get this piano sound out, everybody knows you're using FL keys. Everybody knows. There I go using C minor again. There I go using C minor inversion again. It works. But you have to just acknowledge that you're gonna have that stank on you. The FL key stank. I'm partial to these fake cheapy sounds. I'm gonna have to go... I think this is a B, honestly. FL keys, that's a B. You gotta know how to work it. Okay, FL Slayer. This sound might be even more iconic than FL keys. Because everybody that uses it is just like misinformed. I would say it's even one step beyond misinformation. It's like it's malformed. You listen to enough like Lil B or Gucci Mane, some old classic Gucci Mane mixtapes, and you're gonna hear this. You're gonna hear this. Can it smoke on the water? I can't believe I've never tried that before. It's too iconic. It's too iconic. It's too crazy. Maybe it's just because I'm thinking of where them bass boys at.
Yeah, man. All the bass boys, stand up. All my real niggas, man, you
Ring alarm.
The boys in town.
Where them bass
boys? Where them bass boys? Bass got where them bass boys? Where them bass boys? Bass got where them bass boys? Where them bass boys? Bass got.
You know, that got me turned up. That got me hyped up. The S is for Slayer. Okay, I don't think I've ever opened this inside of Fruity Loops before. What do I do? It won't accept my MIDI, but this is fine, so I gotta do this. I guess this is the default. This is the top instrument on this built-in song, so that's what I'm going off of. Very EDM-y. It's alright, I don't know. C. Okay, flex. I'll tell you like this, I love flex. I've never cared for this thing that it starts with, this dystopian lead. Never cared for it. Oh, that sounded kind of cool. You know what? You just gotta get used to it. You just gotta get used to it. This is like a solid A, honestly. And I think I might have to start cooking something up in the background here. You know we gotta keep it on the default 140. Of course. I think they changed it to 130 actually, but 140 was like FL9. Sorry, back to the tier list. FPC, which doesn't have anything, so I figured in cases like this, I'll just hit this and see what it loads. Gretsch. This is a decent little kit right here. Although the whoever set this mapping up is so sick and twisted in the head. I don't understand how you exist. Like, seriously, like, you know, the kick goes on the C, not the C sharp, and the side stick on this, it doesn't make any sense. It's a decent sounding kit, but the mapping is so disgusting. I would have given it a B, but I'm gonna give it a C. Okay, Fruit Kick, which sounds like a really fun iPod Touch game circa 2010. Okay, there is some pitch. I think we've all heard this kick around before. It's usable. I don't hear no gross artifacts, no gross clicking. It's got pitch, it's got bass, it's got a transient. It's a totally serviceable kick. If you're into, whatever genre this calls for, I'll give it a B. Drum synth live. I never think about this. Ooh, loud. You're always gonna have a note no matter what octave you're on. That's neat. Again, the mapping is crazy, but this is a totally, other than that, this is a totally usable little kit. I don't know, you know what? I'll give it a B, which is kind of crazy to say it's better than FPC. But I like the vibes of this. Even though the mapping is even more incomprehensible. I just like the vibe. Okay, DX10. I don't really use this either. Reminds me of the 3x oscillator and how just rough it is, loud and just shrill, sort of. But it's kind of the effect. You keep playing around with these sounds, even if you don't like it at first. Eventually, you warm up to it. There's something to be learned, something to be remembered, I guess. I like this, and with some, some volume adjustment, or some reverb or something. Did I just play something? I did it again.
Octorock!
I'm feeling a B on this. Okay, Fruity Granulizer. I don't actually... yeah, nothing... There's nothing there, nothing happens. So I guess in cases like this, we shall instead just go into packs and just the first thing. I don't know, it sounds kind of a little stretched. It's not very impressive or interesting or creative or inspiring or smart or funny or cool. Yeah, I'm feeling a D on that. Okay, GMS. I should use this more. It's cool, but this is definitely some rage type music. It has the shrillness, it has the fullness, but it's got a character to it. And also it's softer on the ears. I'm feeling a B. It's controllable. Harmless. The little brother to Harmor. Oh. I can't in good conscience promote this. Absolutely, it could be shaped, it could be sculpted, it could be, but as is. I can't recommend such a sound. It's not quite an F though. Harmor, what you got? So this just sounds like citrus, which we haven't gotten to yet. No chords, very slidey. It's a decent sound, but it's one of those sounds that, you have to be making EDM. You're not allowed to make anything else if you're going to use this sound. And also everyone's going to accuse you of using FL Studio if you use it. All the Ableton people are going to crawl out of the woodwork. But it's fine. But it has... I like how it slides up. So I'm going to give it a B. Okay, Kepler. This is one of the new ones. This is pretty much just a square, right? That's what that is, or a saw or something. Again, this is super shapeable. You get your filters right, you get your effects right, you're gonna have something here. But this is the most standard. Nothing about it is inspiring or impressive or anything. It's a C. No, it's a D. Kepler XO. Ooh. You get an F for wasting my time. Mini synth. Okay, this is built into a, yeah, right there, FL Studio Mobile. Let's see. I personally love Morphine. It doesn't have a whole lot of variety, but I like it. Spooky, strange. It's a weird one to start with, definitely, but it's better than a saw. I'm thinking a B. Ogun. Big Brother Auto Gun. Ogun's starting preset is a cymbal. It's a weird thing to start off with, definitely. I'm giving it a D. Okay, Plucked. I like this a lot. I got a lot of nostalgia for this sound.
All because you don't believe me. Everything's an obstacle when you are the impossible. I guess it's probable that I'm topical, yet not possible.
Like FL Keys, FL Slayer. If you use this sound, everyone's gonna know exactly where it came from. So if you're willing to bear that burden, then yeah, Plucked is cool. I'm gonna go with a... Honestly, I'm feeling an A. I just really like it. It makes me happy. Poison. Ooh, our first ARP, I think. It's not a great sound, but I came up with this thing, and I like it a lot. So I'm gonna give it a I'll give it a B. I almost gave it an A. I'll give it a B. You know, that's the challenge, I guess, is try not to make trance or acid music with this. Sakura, another favorite of mine. It's not the prettiest sound, but like it's functional, you know? And I really liked that whole drone thing I just did, so I think I'll have to give it an A. Yeah, this is just coming down to, am I gonna come up with something cool as soon as I load it or not? Sawr. I see the word saw in your name. Don't let me down. There will be a triple F tier. Okay. I like this. It's weird though. It's a weird... I can't imagine a whole lot of people opening this up and being like, oh wow. I think a lot of them would just think it's drab. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it's bold. B for bold. Okay, synth. Like the granulizer, this doesn't start with anything, slice X, so let's throw in the first loop. Yeah, cut it up. Does this count? B? Okay, sound font player. I love me a good sound font. This new one's built in with the Papal Media, which I also love from back in the day. String ensemble, but nothing else. The sound definitely makes me think of like you know. Sounds a little boxy, a little.
I can't believe you guys believe that. Who actually talks like that? Not me.
Her eyes are so crazy. Who actually would EQ this out? Not me. That's a B. Man, are there gonna be any more S tiers? Who knows? Citrus. I'll get over it. It's not a saw, it's a super saw. Again, this is another classic sound. Everyone knows it. Not a whole lot of potential outside of trance, EDM, etc. But it's a classic sound. Gotta respect it. It's a B. Okay, toxic biohazard. This is really strange. Like it's got that rhythmic, which is interesting. And there's also that pad creeping in, but like it's not the most, it doesn't mesh all that well to me. It's weird for demonstration's sake. Like I could do something with that. And this, I guess I could do something with, but together, I don't know, it's weird. That's a D. Transistor bass. All right. What can I say? It's every preset on every key. That's just how this works. So I guess technically this is like an S. Let's be fair. Just the first preset on C0. That's a D. Boring. I love me a good acid bass line, but that is not it. Okay, Wave Traveler. It's got presets. Oh. I completely forgot about this plugin, and looking at it, this is actually super cool, and I should learn how this works. I see it. I see the vision. Okay, this is an A. It tells you everything you need to know. It incites intrigue. Oh, I did not expect that. Oh, the tier list is done. The video over? Yeah, you know you love it. Yeah, overall, mostly middling. Aren't too many that impressed me all that well, and half of this is nostalgia. But, yeah, I don't know. If you're already familiar with the channel, then you should know that I'm about to make a song with all this stuff. But if you're new to the channel, then I guess I just explained it. Like, comment, subscribe, and sub me up before September ends. Sub me from the back. Daily videos all September. So subscribe so you can see how it goes, I guess. Yeah, there's my list. Let's put something together. All right, cool. Track is done. I love it. I'll play it for you shortly, but my name is Kyle Landon. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more of this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, etc. There's YouTube membership, Patreon, stream my music, buy something on Bandcamp, whatever, anything helps. So yeah, I guess I'll leave you with the song, and we're just getting started. Sub me up when September ends. See you tomorrow.